Hi, friends. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and go over my monthly budget. I do my budgets paycheck to paycheck, so my budgets don't start on the first of the month. This month they start on the 8th. I have two paychecks this month. You'll see the 8th and the 22nd. Like I mentioned before, I am a very, very low income. I'm a single mom, currently only working one job. Up until the pandemic, I did work two jobs, so my budget was a little bit bigger, but not much. So you will see that I am almost always a little bit over budget, but I somehow make it to the other side without losing out on too much money. Sometimes that comes in the fashion of cutting down on our food bills, or me picking up a side gig, or donating plasma, whatever I have to do at that time. So this month, you'll see, starts out on the 8th. This is tomorrow. I'm filming this on the 7th. So you'll be able to walk through my January budget with me as it is. I live in a house that I am currently purchasing through land contract. That land contract is going to be up in August of 2022. So my focus this year is to pay down as much debt as possible, so I will qualify for a refinance, a mortgage to refinance out of the land contract. So until then, what I pay each month is $379.17, and that comes out on the 1st. I do invest in an IRA with Primerica. I know it's controversial to have any kind of investing during debt paydown, but I'm going to be 40 soon, and I find it very important to have a backup. Even if it's $50 a month, it is something towards my future. So I stretch my dollars so I'm able to do that. The next is Netflix. I have the 4-person service, so both my boys and I can watch TV all in different rooms if need be. That comes out on the 5th, and this month it just raised up to $18. This is the only thing that we really do. We don't go out and do things that we have to pay for fun. So Netflix is our fun. The next is my internet, $69.99. I have to have a particular speed of internet because I have an at-home job. So I need that internet. And my youngest boy also does at-home school. Because of the pandemic, we chose to keep him home. So this is the cheapest that I can get for the speed that I need. So that's $69.99 a month. The next is car insurance. You'll see down here, I paid way too much for my car. I had to get a lease because I did not qualify for a loan, and I needed a vehicle right away. So the only thing that I could do was get a car lease. It was stupid, but it is what it is at this point. I rarely drive. Now, my situation has changed dramatically, so if this had happened earlier, I wouldn't be in the situation where I'm paying $413.59 each month for my vehicle. But it is what it is, and we're trying to make the best of it. So my car insurance, because it is a new vehicle, it's a 2019 HRV or CRV. I always forget. It's Honda. It's on the cheap end, so that was the best that I could get. So my car insurance is $174.16. My house insurance is $81.83. I do want to shop around to see if I can get cheaper prices for these. The only option that I have is to pay monthly. They don't have a option where I can pay 6 months at a time to get a discount. So I do want to shop around to see if I can get better prices for those. My cell phone, I have 3 phones on my plan, one for myself and one for each of my children. Um, Before the pandemic, my youngest son was coming home probably about an hour before his older brother and a couple hours before myself. So I got them each a cell phone, and now we are stuck with a plan. It's a pretty good plan. It's Metro PCS. It's unlimited everything, which is something that I felt necessary when we signed up because we were all outside of the home half the day. Now that's changed a little bit, but this is where we're at. So $130 a month for the cell phone. I do have life insurance. I thought it was important because I am a single mom. Thought it was important that my children be taken care of if something should happen to me. So I do pay $55.86 a month for life insurance through Primerica. Like I said a few minutes ago, my car lease is $413.59 each month. This is, I think I have about 22 or 21 months left on the car lease. So after I refinance, this is what we're going to tackle. I love that vehicle and I would love to keep it, but if I can't, that's fine. I love to be debt free more. So this is where we are headed after we take care of the mortgage. So in the house that I'm currently in, it's a really, really old house. It was built in 1904, wood siding still. So there's a lot of issues. And I was in the process of updating the house when I sat back and realized, what the heck am I doing? I am really in debt. I'm not going to be able to refinance if I don't get out of some of this debt. So half the house has new windows and new doors. The other half does not. So this is what these two, Wells Fargo and GreenSky, I had to break up the loan to get the windows and doors into 2 different lenders because I didn't qualify for a big enough loan from one alone. So Wells Fargo is $95 a month and GreenSky is $83.33 a month. Now, these are my 2 debts that I'm focusing on the most to pay off first. I did just get the $1,200 stimulus, or $600 each person. I have a 19-year-old and a 12-year-old, so I only qualified for my 12-year-old and myself. So it was $1,200, and I did put that towards GreenSky. I did that a couple days ago. So for GreenSky, I have $856.75 left on that loan. And then I will focus solely on the Wells Fargo. That one I have $4,275 left on that loan. So these will be my next 2 that I focus on. So the total for my fixed expenses, because this is what comes out each month without change, that is $1,650.93. So that leaves me with $509.07 left for my variable expenses. So over here, I have my variable expenses. I put Consumers Energy, so that's gas and electric. I put that in variable expenses. It happens every month, but the amount changes. So I live in Michigan and it is very cold, and I live in an old drafty house. So we try to lock up as much as possible. I have plastic over the windows that leak air, but it is wintertime. I keep the heat down to either 66 or 68, depending on how we're feeling. And right now we're feeling 68 degrees in the house. So This next month, I'm going to be paying $258.64. I get this amount probably about halfway through the month for the next month, so I will always know how much I owe when I write my monthly budgets, how much I'm going to owe for that month. I am not driving anywhere. I live about a mile, half a mile from my local Kroger store, so as long as I go to Kroger, I will typically walk there. I have a cart where I can put a large amount of groceries, or if I do drive, it's only a half a mile away, so it's not going to use up that much gas. So I don't always spend during pandemic times. I don't always spend money to fill up my car each month, but I do like to budget just in case, so I'm going to budget $30. Right now, I am budgeting $300 for food. I am trying my darndest to keep it well under that, but this seems to be the sweet number for us each month. The last couple months I've gone over, so I have some items that I'm stocking up on, but I just started a vegan diet, so I do need to get fresh vegetables every couple weeks. I do use frozen vegetables when I can, but this is where I'm at. Now, I am also, right now, I am well stocked up on quite a few things, so I may not need to use this $300 this month. I may be able to get away with using the items that I already have in my pantry. So, with the variable budget, that is a total of $588.64. Now you'll see I only had $509 left, and then adding that to my variable expenses, that leaves me over budget by $79.57. So what am I going to do to cut the $79.57? Well, I'm going to try my darndest not to go over my food budget. I would like to keep this down to $200 if I can. Right now, my oldest boy is living with his grandma, so he can work, and it's just me and my youngest son. So I believe that we can get away with just doing $200 for this month, but we are going to give it a try. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but this is where we're at. I don't get any state aid. I don't get any child support. So, well, I should say I rarely get child support. Every now and then I do. So what I'm going to do is try to find income in other places. Posting here on YouTube eventually could potentially be a second income. I am not there yet. I still have subscribers that I need to get and watch times that I need to get in order to pull that as an expense. So this is going to be my love project and something to keep me accountable. I am also going to talk to my doctor on this next Tuesday coming up to see if on this vegan diet, if it's a good idea to donate plasma. I was donating plasma before and I did really, really well with it. But with this change in my diet, even though I feel like I am eating more protein than what I was before, I'm not sure if it's a good idea. So I'm going to talk to her about it. So we will see next Tuesday if it's a good idea if I start doing that. When I was donating plasma, I would earn anywhere between $350 and $550 each month. So that will be a true gift if I'm able to do that. So this is my monthly sheet that I use. We're going to do this for January the 8th. Through February the 4th. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you on my next video with the paycheck, the first paycheck of January. That is going to be January 8th through January 24th. So thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a blessed day. Bye, friends.